I love those butterflies.
Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we continue to expand our off-grid life here on our 10 acres in eastern Oklahoma. Hey all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. So yesterday, I did a whole bunch of little just odds and ends, and you'll see that video, I think Sunday. It was long. I'm going to have to do some editing on that, and so I decided to come out here today and just do a short little video about the garden. I'm tired, y'all. It's been crazy busy at work. It's been stressful, long days. August has had it's been really hot. I mean, it's August, so that's sort of expected. It's just been a lot. I've not got a lot of stuff done because of the heat and because of work. It's just been a lot. So the garden's still plugging along, but it's not doing great. And I've always said I'm just showing you what we're doing. So I'm going to show you the condition of our garden. So first up is this pineapple basil. I think it's pineapple basil. The plant's doing great. I'm not really sure it's our favorite, but it is going well. I've dried some, and we'll see how the season goes. The carrots, you can sort of see them underneath the squash plant. I sort of forgot about them, in all truth, and I haven't even really messed with them. The jalapenos are doing great. They love this weather, and they are just going gangbusters. So they're doing great. The other batch of carrots, again, sort of forgot about. As you can tell, let me back up so you can see the full extent of this squash plant. I've planted 4 squash plants, and it is going crazy. Now, a couple of them don't look great, but a couple of the plants are doing great. They're wonderful. They're growing all over the garden. They've sort of taken over. So I will not plant these in here next year. So over here, if I can step in here, this is what's left of the beans. I've got some new bean blooms right over there. Several of the bean plants had died. I don't know if they're supposed to. I mean, I know they'll die, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting more or if they're done. We're just going to let them ride. I did not get a big bean harvest. I expected more from the plants that we had planted, but it just didn't. So we'll see how that goes. On the squash plant, I haven't gotten any squashes yet. That one right over there is the only one, the largest one we've had. It was the first one to start growing. It sort of has a blossom end rot, of squash get blossom end rot, but that's what it looks like. I've got a few other squash in here that I've seen. Here's one right there. It's growing. But hoping to get some squash before the end of the season. Cherokee purples, now that the temperatures are cooling down again, they're looking a little bit better. The top leaves actually look okay. The bottom ones have just been, I mean, you still sort of see it. They've just not been doing great. I really don't know. I haven't seen anything, but they've just not done great. But we've had quite a few tomatoes off these 3, 4 Cherokee purple plants that we've got here. So that's been good, but we haven't had enough to like make sauces or anything like that. My wife's made one deal of, what's that stuff called that I love so much? Salsa. These cherry tomatoes have not done amazing. I don't know if it's the soil or something else. I will be doing some more mending in the soil, but we still got a few tomatoes. They're still going. I've got some fresh blooms right there I just saw. So I'm expecting more. Sorry about the zoom thing there. I'm expecting more in the month of September from these. These are my Brandywines. I only have 2. These were from saved seeds last year from plants that were not super great. We ended up with a whole bunch of tomatoes here in the month of August, and then we had a bunch of rain hit, and most of them split and rotted before I got over here, or partially rotted. We've had a few and they've been really good. We really do like brandywines. That's really it. I need to weed this bed, sort of clean it up. This is where the garlic came out of. I've got some yarrow still growing. My biggest concern is still this. I hadn't seen any for a while, but they're back, the fire ants. So I need to come see about how to get rid of those, because it's in that barrel and it's right next to it, and they hurt trying to get stuff out of those barrels. So I'm over those. Garden's a mess. We haven't had a huge harvest, but we had a better harvest than we did last year. So that's good. On my 2 tomato plants out here, this one's still doing okay. I've got some nice good cherry tomatoes right up here that's doing well. Some down here are not doing well. I need to just get those pulled off and cleared up. This one was the one that the tomato hornworm was on. I have a few leaves that it either didn't eat. Yep, it didn't eat. There's some other bug bites on it. So we'll see what happens to this plant. I'll give it a few days, and if it doesn't look like it's going to recover, I'll just clean this one up. Strawberry plants, they made it, but there's some weedings in here. There's a nice little mimosa tree growing in there, which I don't mind the mimosa tree, but I don't want it in my strawberry bed. But it's a mess, like most of the garden. The asparagus is going to fronds as expected. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. Right there, guys. I love those butterflies. And in all honesty, the flower bed has seen better days as well. That's what lots of days in the hundreds and will do to the garden. Everything else is going good. We've just been tired, and cooler weather is helping. It's helping me, but the stress of work is not. So anyway, just a short little video to show you that gardens don't always work out the way you want them to work out. I don't know if you're new to gardening or been gardening for a long time. That's how it is. This is better garden than we had last year. And in all honesty, that's all I can ask for. If I can make it better every year, eventually we'll have something really awesome here as far as the garden's concerned. But it is what it is. It happens. So I'll get in there later. I'll clean up those carrots, see if there's anything edible there. I'll see what's going on, and need to look at my timing, see if there's anything I can plant for the fall, or if I've missed my window for getting stuff in the ground. I'm sure I've not. I just got to clean up the beds and see what's going on in there. And before you know it, it'll be next spring, and we'll get to start over again. But I'm really not discouraged, so if it sounds like it, I'm not. I'm just tired. But I was reading an article in a magazine. I don't remember the name, but I'll post it up here. And she was talking about how fake so many seed catalogs are and blogs are and stuff like that. And I was like, they are. I try to show you what's going on here, and but I hadn't really talked about the garden a whole lot since the drip irrigation was put in. So I just wanted to show you it's a mess, and that's common and that's normal, unless you're awesome. And if you're awesome, good job. I'm not awesome. But I'm gonna have to get off here. I'm smoking some bacon. Tomorrow's the holiday, Labor Day, going to see family, have my nephew's 16th birthday, and I'm going to make some of my smoked baked beans. So I'm smoking the bacon right now to go with those. So I'm going to go check on those and possibly I'll just prop my feet up and call it a day. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. See you on the next video. Bye.